This video brings an urgent alert that you specifically need to hear. Police have been watching you more closely than you realize, and they've found something connected to your name. This isn't just another warning video, it's a revelation that could protect your freedom. Law enforcement agencies are concerned about certain activities, and your name has appeared in their investigation. The information you're about to receive has been divinely arranged to reach you at this exact moment. Before it's too late, there's a spiritual appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could prevent serious legal consequences that are already building against you. The authorities have been collecting evidence, but you still have time to act if you recognize the warning signs they're showing you right now. This isn't an ordinary message. It's a divine alert about police surveillance that's been focusing on you for longer than you think. Law enforcement has been watching your activities with growing attention, noticing patterns that have caught their investigation interest. Missing this particular warning could mean failing to protect yourself from legal action that's already in motion. This alert marks a limited time opportunity that's opening right now to address what authorities have discovered. Before they take action, the system cares more about building cases than protecting people, which is why divine intervention is necessary. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a spiritually planned moment designed to help you see surveillance signs that have been appearing around you, but you might have been ignoring them completely. The evidence police have been collecting will become clear to you through the signs being revealed. But you must pay close attention. The investigation isn't guaranteed to proceed if you take protective action after recognizing what they've found, but the window for prevention is closing quickly. Every mistake you've made that still weighs on your conscience has been noticed by higher powers. Every regret about past actions that could come back to haunt you has been acknowledged. All the times you've wondered if authorities were watching you, yet continued to hope for the best, have been recognized. Your concerns about legal consequences haven't gone unnoticed by heaven. Those moments when you felt others were getting away with things while you worried about getting caught, divine protection saw your anxiety. The times when your peace felt threatened by fear of legal trouble, yet you kept trying to live right anyway. That effort was seen above. The stress it took to carry guilt about past actions while trying to move forward has been deeply understood. The fears you've carried about law enforcement, sometimes too heavy to share with anyone, have all been acknowledged by Jesus. Legal safety isn't always guaranteed, and warning signs about police attention aren't always obvious. Sometimes they require spiritual discernment to recognize. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making this particular warning about surveillance so clear. You can't possibly miss it. The warning signs about police surveillance appear in everyday moments, but are often overlooked because they seem too ordinary to be investigation-related. These signs show up in unexpected official mail arriving at your address, in phone calls that disconnect when you answer, or in the same vehicles appearing near your location repeatedly. They appear in friends or family members asking unusual questions about your activities, in background checks being run on your name, or in sudden changes to your credit reports. These surveillance signs are uniquely connected to your specific situation, something law enforcement has personally flagged about your background. They connect directly to actions you've taken in the past and the concerns you've been having about legal consequences. Jesus chose these particular warning signs because they speak to your heart in a language only someone facing investigation would fully understand. The window to recognize what police have discovered about you won't remain open forever. That's why divine intervention is necessary right now. When you finally see the pattern, you'll know exactly what they're investigating about your background. The evidence will become so obvious that you'll wonder how you didn't notice the surveillance sooner. When you recognize this warning about police surveillance, Many unexplained feelings of being watched will suddenly make perfect sense. Strange phone calls, unusual questions from people, and spiritual nudges to be more careful will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has protective news for you today. Your spiritual discernment about legal danger is growing stronger, and important protective actions are becoming available to you now. Heaven has noticed your desire to stay free from legal trouble, and now you've been chosen to receive this special warning. This moment marks something significant in your relationship with authority and safety. It's a clear indication that your protective instincts are divinely guided and growing stronger every day. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your spiritual protection from legal consequences, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this surveillance warning begins a spiritual awakening that will touch every area of your life, from your daily choices to your relationships to your sense of divine protection. This awareness will transform how you navigate situations that could attract unwanted attention from authorities. There's a wave of heavenly protection surrounding your legal situation right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to dangers from law enforcement, naturally drawing divine warnings into your daily experience. Recognizing these signs about police surveillance brings heightened awareness of Jesus' protection in even the smallest details of your activities. More spiritual insights about avoiding legal trouble will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this dangerous period. When authorities are paying attention to your situation, your prayers for protection from consequences matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity inspires heaven to reveal legal dangers before they become serious problems. Your faith makes a difference in the protective atmosphere around your freedom. This divine warning shows that Jesus deeply values your desire to stay safe from legal complications. Each careful choice you've made to avoid trouble, even when the risk wasn't obvious, has developed your ability to receive this critical surveillance warning now. Jesus delights when you finally see the legal danger he's been trying to show you, because it means you can take action to protect yourself. The timing of this surveillance warning is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to recognize and respond to it. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in wisdom and protective discernment. Your spiritual eyes are now open enough to see legal dangers that might have been invisible to you before. Your understanding has expanded through life challenges. Your wisdom about avoiding trouble has deepened through experience. Your soul is now prepared to receive this divine warning about police attention more clearly than ever before. All the legal concerns you've faced have been preparation for recognizing the surveillance. Nothing in your journey of staying safe from authorities has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize warning signs when they appear. This particular alert about police investigation is connected to larger spiritual protection happening for many people right now. Jesus is revealing similar surveillance warnings to those who are spiritually alert and ready to take protective action. The evidence police have collected will become clear as you remain open to divine guidance. Watch for patterns, repeated official contacts, unusual questions, and strong intuitive feelings about being monitored. If you're feeling grateful for this divine warning about police surveillance, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important protective messages. Your generosity helps these divine warnings reach those who desperately need to protect themselves from legal trouble. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people with heaven's timely warnings in these dangerous times when surveillance is everywhere. As you begin to recognize this warning about police surveillance, new protective awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities not just to yourself, but to everyone in your circle who might be facing similar legal risks without knowing it. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of protection from authorities. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity. As someone who recognizes legal danger, finding balance becomes essential during the surveillance period. While acting on this specific warning about what police have discovered, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer, scripture, and community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are as someone seeking protection and will continue to support you as you grow into this expanded role. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of warnings, but a person who helps others recognize surveillance signs too. This begins with taking action to address what authorities have found, while there's still time to protect yourself legally. As you become sensitive to this divine warning about police surveillance, think about how you can help others who are missing similar signs about their own legal situations. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly communicating protective warnings about law enforcement, even when we fail to notice them. Heaven witnesses every moment when someone recognizes legal danger before it becomes serious trouble. Your story of receiving the surveillance warning brings hope to people feeling anxious about their past actions or wondering if Jesus still protects people from legal consequences today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see the investigation signs Jesus is revealing all around them. This warning about police attention isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same divine protection from authorities. Jesus often works through those who have recently recognized his warnings to help awaken others who are still missing signals about their own legal vulnerabilities. Your newfound awareness serves as both personal protection and ministry opportunity to help others recognize when they're being watched by law enforcement. As you navigate this new level of protective awareness about police surveillance, stay consistently alert for signs of investigation. Jesus reminds you that while recognizing one warning about law enforcement is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of divine protection from legal trouble. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see this surveillance warning in the first place. Guard against returning to careless activities that made you miss important legal warning signs in the past. Let your protective awareness continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus' guidance about staying safe. With this new ability to recognize investigation signs comes ongoing responsibility to remain watchful for any legal developments. Use this gift wisely to discern true divine warnings about authorities from ordinary paranoia or fear. Not every concern about police is a divine alert, but Jesus will make truly important surveillance warnings unmistakable. Embrace this journey of legal protection with both humility and confidence, showing others that recognizing Jesus' warnings comes from staying connected to him daily. The evidence police have collected will continue to be revealed in multiple ways as you stay spiritually alert, giving you clear understanding of what needs your immediate attention right now. Picture a future where you consistently recognize Jesus' warnings about legal danger before trouble strikes. Imagine divine protection surrounding your freedom, spiritual alerts arriving precisely when authorities are planning action, and your understanding of heaven's protective communication expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of legal protection with complete trust. This is truly your moment to experience deeper divine connection. Through recognizing his warnings about what police have discovered about your situation, this marks the beginning of a time when your protective instincts, legal wisdom, and heart will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of staying free from legal complications. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through warning signs that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned eyes. What peace awaits as you learn to read the divine language of protection from all authorities. The evidence authorities have collected will soon be completely clear to you. Watch for confirmations in official communications, conversations, and your thoughts as Jesus reveals exactly what they've found. If this protective message has awakened concern in your heart, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine warnings with people who need protection from legal trouble most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the surveillance signs Jesus is revealing in these dangerous times. If you're ready to acknowledge that you're seeing investigation signs, type 555 in the comments below as your declaration of protective awareness. The journey of recognizing divine warnings about law enforcement continues beyond this revelation. As you step into new protective awareness about what police have discovered, stay grounded in prayer and scripture that keep your legal discernment sharp and accurate. Every surveillance sign you recognize could be the exact information someone else has been waiting to see about their own legal situation. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others wondering if Jesus still protects people from legal consequences today. Move forward with an attentive heart, a watchful mind, and a responsive spirit ready to take action when the evidence against you becomes completely clear. Create opportunities for others to recognize investigation warnings as you enjoy the protection coming to your own legal situation. The spiritual language of protection from authorities has always been part of how Jesus cares for those who love Him. By choosing to pay attention to these surveillance signs, you join a long tradition of faithful people who have learned to recognize His protective voice in everything around them. The evidence you need to understand is already being revealed to you through divine signs. Trust what you're sensing about what authorities have found and take immediate protective action to safeguard your freedom.